Iorana, Yokwe, and a very warm welcome to the Pacific Way. The biggest yam festival was held in Vanuatu in 2010. Called the Sanma Yam Festival, this coincided with Vanuatu's 30th year of independence and the International Year of Biodiversity. The festival attracted farmers from the whole province and neighboring islands who had the chance to display their varieties of yams and exchange valuable information. Tonight, we journey from the harvesting grounds in the highlands of Malo Island to the festival in Luganville, Santo, to capture how this colorful event raised the importance of safeguarding this traditional root crop against emerging global concerns like climate change and food security. Enjoy.
Espiritu Santo, or simply Santo as the island is affectionately known, is located in the northern Vanuatu island group and is a holidaymaker's haven. Scenic beauty, rich culture and historical relics from World War II all lend support to a thriving tourism industry, which alongside agriculture is a major source of revenue for the locals here. Luganville, on the southeast coast of Santo, serves as the main center not only for the island, but also for Vanuatu's largest province, Sanma. Close to a quarter of the provincial population now live here, and the town is second in size, only to the capital city, Port Vila. Development has brought many benefits to the people of Santo, but like the rest of the world, the changing times also herald a growing list of concerns, one of which is the need for sustainable food supply. Dr. Roger Malapa and his colleagues at the Vanuatu Agriculture Research and Technical Center, VARTC, are working to find solutions to the nation's emerging food security concerns. They are in Luganville, putting together the final touches for the opening of Sanma's first Yam Festival. The biggest in the country, it coincides with Vanuatu's 30th year of independence and the International Year of Biodiversity. Here, farmers from the whole province and neighboring islands will be able to display their varieties of yams and exchange valuable information.
The main purpose of our work is to conserve the diversity of the yam we have here, of the traditional cultivar we have here in Vanuatu. But due to climate change, we know that we are losing them. We are losing them because they are vulnerable because of sickness, vulnerable because men do not plant them anymore, vulnerable because they are not plants that grow with seeds. The Yam Festival is to bring those yam together, to introduce them, to present them to students, mostly to students, to get them familiarized with that, to know that we have different species of yam, that we get edible yam for our food.
In the highlands of neighboring Malo Island, Rongo Bani and his family are busy harvesting a 3-year-old yam, locally known as Mbarambara, especially for the occasion.
Ika tsobiam strong yam pe no one strong yam no mo. Emia also mo. Misabi talem se emia one can strong yam pe emi stab di be no mo lo weta we mi trapola le mi kakai musum pe sposto emi stab no mo lo pus mi no pone wood. Emia na. Emis also lo yumi lo side lo foreign system emi receive also receive pe mana receive yam lo mi fala. Emana mi sabe small loem atana mi stab lukatem custom paken lo how I plan lo karen or se wanem pro mi emi lose finish ata mi stab lukatem paken pro rice mi sas tumas mi no sabe pem atana mi lukatem fam pro ol family li kakai island kakai no taro yam sem emia work lo mi every day sem except sante ale mi spell mi stab costorian about custom.
On Malo, as with the rest of Vanuatu, yams are not only a good food source, they also hold great importance in local custom. Bani has been farming the land all his life. He holds true to this cultural practice and encourages his 10 children and their families to do the same. But he fears that respect for this traditional root crop is fading fast.
Yam is kakai pe ino every day. You must kakai yam, banana, fichian taro, semia, triland taro, water taro, semia mi mix them. Pe by me no sabe kakai yam every time. Mi one no mo mi stab yam mi must keep him custom, mi stab kakai banana. O some pathway kamale mi just kakai yam now. O mi sum yam lo business, lo custom, pen woman, o semia yam. I look be pa yam ikona. Emana mi kare yam na. Papa before he come emi man blow yam. Sa talem se old man lo malo oli sabe se man blow yam emia. Papa. Sen resonika ma tampela ko atana mi fala ol family or sem nawya mi sabe talem se nawya yam mi finish. Time papa itet yam mi finish. Pe nawya tu por mol piginini oli kam lo school lo foreign system ata olo de interest mas lo planemiam sem pivoi cam lo custom. Pe spos no mi fala yam bai. You come shake lo yam. Sabe talem se come shake lo look se pai. Foman e mena maro foman sabe karemat lo holy ko andap. Mem sabe talem straight e mia papa life mi look e mi walk mi sabe teme mi look ol namaro. E pi wadu mas. Pe yes diplomi mi look se emi kut mas. Lo se mi fala wande me ke mat festival po. Peme no mo mi look se ikut.
After 4 hours of digging, the result is pleasing. The Mbarambara is now ready and Bani settles in for the drive back to the coast. It's been a long day, but the job is finally done. As the day draws to an end, the boat makes its way to Naunaban, just outside Luganville. On shore, a truck awaits to transport the yam to the festival site. The big day finally arrives. Farmers from around the province and outer islands weigh in with their prized crops.
3-1, 5-1.
While crowds from neighboring schools and villages take in the sights and await the official opening of this historical event.
I think me want them stress them say today you may stop to recognize them work well got a farmers play me only make them. Suppose me will sabe come around blow talk tell them you will make them work lo yam plan them yam make them but suppose you will not take them or some one serious something then all work well sabe where you will like at more stop them will like at make them work pamba hemi no emi no got fruit blem from mi belai sabi tok but you will now you will make them work mi belai no plan them yam mi belai no plan them nara something you will yet to stop lo island blame me you will now you will make them all work you sabe conserving one crop no more suppose you use them suppose you no use them or you no kakai local product lo you me sabe lose them from what them from where you me no more plan them you me kakai something no more where you me sabe plan them. Me want them wishing me everyone one very successful celebration lo Yam Festival ya. And me take an opportunity here to declare them say Sanma Yam Festival where you me celebrate them year international year of biodiversity. Have me officially open lo this morning. Thank you.
Around the festival grounds, visitors eagerly join the informative and sometimes entertaining activities. All part of raising awareness on the importance of yam as a valuable food crop.
I mean, stall of awareness. I try to explain to the farmers or to the people or to the students how to multiply their yams or to get some planting materials, plenty planting materials in a short time through vine cutting and through mini sets, and also to show them how to pollinate the yams, to plant the yams inside bag. Mostly in the people of Luganville, they have no lands to make their gardens, so they can use the bag to put the ground inside and then plant their yams there. Here in Vanuatu, the farmers, when they plant their yams, and they wait until 9 months or 10 months. They wait till the leaves dried and also the vine dries. Then they will come and try to, they harvest their yams. But something that I'm trying to show to the farmers there is the yam milking. So I try to show them that and explain them that the wailu or the rotundada is when it takes 6 months after planting is the best taste to eat. And also, if you want to get good planting material there, you just cut the tuber from the head, and you leave the head there. Don't disturb the roots. You just carry out the tubers, then you can go to your kitchen and eat, cook it, and eat it. And you leave the head there till 3 months. After 3 months, you can produce a good tuber for planting material.
But getting people to plant yams is only part of the problem. In the Pacific, introduced staples such as rice and noodles are fast becoming a part of everyday diet. These foods are nutritionally poor, and their overconsumption is contributing to the serious problem of non-communicable diseases such as diabetes in the Pacific. Traditional foods provide better nutrition than these introduced staples. At the food stalls, traditional lap lap and delicious yam-inspired recipes are on offer as a way of encouraging people to reduce their dependence on imported food products.
They squeeze the coconut, they scratch the coconut, they squeeze it, then they have to cook the white coconut. They cook it, and after they put it on the top. Then after they put salt or what you want to put it on the top. Then after you put it on the stone. Then after when you take it off, then the coconut was strong on top of it. Because when you just milk it straight away, the coconut just disappears. Yes, but when you cook it, you put it on top, it's strong. So when you put it on the stone, after when you take it out, then you can see the coconut white like this on the top of the lap lap.
The large turnout of farmers with their crops is an encouraging sign for the organizers. Dr. Malapa explains that Vanuatu has 8 species of yams, 6 of which are local, and most are on display at the 2-day festival. Even Rongobani's Mbarambara manages to catch his eye.
In Malo, he came from Malo Island, they call it Barabara. And this is also an hybrid between Dioscuro reata and Dioscuro nimulora. This is endemic, the species only.
VARTC's efforts in organizing the Sanma Province's first Yam Festival have received strong support from the Secretariat of the Pacific Community, SPC.
But I think they are a really, really good way of bringing farmers especially together, and they can see what different varieties other farmers have got, and they can swap knowledge as sort of cultivation practices and stuff. We try and work with our country partners to promote diversity nationally in the country and also to promote regionally and just raise the awareness of the importance of our traditional food crops. And so when the countries have an event such as the Yam Diversity Festival, we try and get involved and so promote what they're doing in the country to other countries in the region.
The Secretariat Center for Pacific Crops and Trees, CPACT, based in Fiji, is home to the region's first internationally recognized gene bank. Here, thousands of accessions are stored for conservation and distribution amongst SPC's 22 member countries and territories. Increasing threats from climate change and outbreaks of pests and diseases also pose a challenge, and member countries are working with SPC to use crop diversity, including yams, to enable them to better manage the many challenges threatening food and nutritional security.
The important thing with the yams, and that's how we work with all of our partner countries, is that if they see varieties that they have, or as in the case of Vanuatu, breeding lines that are being developed that they think are good, they send them to the gene bank. We clean them, we virus test them, make sure quarantine has no issues with them, and then we send them out to other countries. So we act as a sort of hub, really, that we can help countries to sort of share. I guess you could almost see us as a bit of a diversity fair, but a bit more sort of laboratory diversity fair. Yeah.
Sharing tradition, sharing crops, and sharing ideas. The Sanma Yam Festival bridged these all together in one successful event that attracted people of all ages.
Mimi like a festival from every school ali visit my festival. Mimi like a festival from every school ka one place motu imilugal different culture different island ali kam lo santo Vanuatu lo imi save al student ali save how planem yam, planem any kind of.
Mimi madam bagyanama sebayu mas do festival next year nama from bayu savek ka slanem plan de something no the future blue.
As for Rongobani, his 3-year-old Mbara Mbara won first place in one of the categories for the biggest and best displayed yam. It also received a lot of interest, and as a result, the Bani family earned 7,000 Vatu. In the end, it was all worth the effort. The Yam Festival successfully brought people together for a common cause, reinforcing and celebrating the value and importance of yam as a traditional source of food in the Pacific. And the organizers hold every hope that the Sanma Yam Festival marks just the beginning of many more to come across the nation.
We've come to the end of our show. Now, if you have any comments on our stories, please visit our website, www.sbc.int, or check us on the Pacific Way page on Facebook. Next week, we'll look at how non-communicable diseases, or NCDs, have become a major health problem across the region. We will also show you the best film in the 2010 FAVC Cooler Awards. Until then, Lucky Mew, goodbye.